Tuesday, September 11th of 2001, nearly 3,000 innocent people fell victim to the disastrous event. 19 hijackers were on board with a plan that marked the biggest terrorist attack that's ever happened on American soil. The main plan consisted of hijacking a plane that would bring down both World Trade Center to the ground. However, the World Trade Centers were not the only buildings that were brought down. Several other infrastructures in New York and even in Washington, D.C. were also affected. Every single lives that were lost was precious. Number 5. Larry Silverstein is an American businessman. Him along with his father established a real estate company named Silverstein Properties. Their idea was simple: to purchase numerous properties and to resell it at a gaining value. Their main profiting area was in New York, where they owned and resold real estate such as Coca-Cola building for $136 million. The World Trade Center was one of their purchases. Prior to the attack, Silverstein Properties had a temporary office that was established on the 88th floor of the North Tower. Larry, who was scheduled to be in the office that day, was instead deterred by a dermatologist's appointment on the morning of September 11th, practically exchanging a day off work to see more days in his life. Number 4. Sarah Ferguson, the Duchess of York, is a British writer and a charity patron. She was once married to Prince Andrew, Duke of York. On the day of the attacks, she was supposed to be at a charity fundraiser located on the 101st floor of the First World Trade Center. She was late for the event because she was being interviewed by MacLeod at the NBC studios. The news then broke out that the first plane had hit. Luckily, none of her charity colleagues got trapped in the building, but nearly 700 employees that provided the building space for the event unfortunately died. Number 3. Mark Wahlberg is majorly known for his acting roles in Four Brothers, The Italian Job, Ted, and numerous box office killers. Imagine watching those movies without him playing those roles. Hard to imagine, isn't it? Mark had planned to travel to Los Angeles on Flight 11, which is the plane that was hijacked by the terrorists. Luckily, at the last minute, Mark changed his plans and stopped in Toronto to attend the film festival, a flight before transferring to Los Angeles. In previous interviews, he explains that he has had numerous dreams relating to the event and how lucky he was to have been prevented from it. Number 2. The show Family Guy may have not been the same if Seth MacFarlane hadn't been around. The voice actor and producer was also thin ice away from being a victim. Just like Mark, Seth had booked a flight on Flight 11 that day. He was, however, saved by the bell when his manager called him to say that his flight had left 30 minutes later than expected. This caused him to miss his flight by a few minutes, but was saved from disaster. Number 1. Rob Lowe is a famous American actor who appeared in several big movies such as The Outsiders, Austin Powers, and Oxford Blues. 10 days before 9/11, Rob was departing from Washington's Dulles Airport. In a 2011 interview with Piers Morgan, he explains that it was like any other regular day. I was embarking a very small packed airplane. A year after the deadly attack, Rob Lowe had received a mail from the Attorneys General. To his surprise, the letter read that he was to be the public defender for one of the hijackers. What he hadn't known was that the plane he had taken a year back passed a terrorist responsible for 9/11, and that exact plane, which was Flight 93, was the very same one that went down on the field of Shanksville, Pennsylvania on September 11, 2001. The day Rob had shared the plane with the hijackers was the day they were testing out their run. Rest in peace to all the victims, and let us be respectful in the comments section below.